Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 and this is going to be my second video for the day. I don't normally pump out videos rapidly or repeatedly in the same day. Some days I do, some days I don't. And the only time that I usually pump out more than one video is if there's multiple comic book, science fiction, or fantasy events that are happening in the life of JBlue68. Well, I had to do a video based upon this particular book, Spider-Man #1, written by J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams, drawn by Sarah Pichelli. I did a video a couple months back where I was talking about the release of this book, and I kind of was on a Debbie Downer side of the release of this particular book. I have to say, I'm eating my own words right now, and there are many Spider-Man comic books out, published of course by Marvel. When I opened up this book, I didn't know what to expect, and honestly, I didn't expect anything from it at all. And when I opened up the first page and went on to the second and third page, I was floored, I was shocked, I was riveted, I was utterly surprised. This is a very dark, sinister, surprisingly sad and shocking book. I mean, literally within the first 4 pages. And I'm going to show you very briefly some of the artwork in a few minutes. But I have many Spider-Man comics. I have several Spider-Man comics, and I think I've shown a video previously of my Spider-Man collection. And I honestly haven't read a Spider-Man comic book in a while. I've been collecting them but not reading them. Not from lack of interest, but from lack of time and catching up on other books that I've read. But this book, oh my God, is everything I just said. You know, I'm not just saying these words just to put them out there, just to put a video out there. If you've never read a Spider-Man book before, I suggest you jump on board this new series, which is about to start. The first book came out last Wednesday, and the second book, from what I've seen in here, will be released October the 16th. But let me just let you guys take a look at the first pages. And the first page you see is the word tiger on black print with an exclamation mark. And of course, when I seen that word, I knew that that was the word issued out of the mouth of Mary Jane, Peter Parker's longtime lover. And we open up here, and all we see is disaster and destruction. It looks like the opening page of artwork from the production of a movie. And I guess being that this is J.J. Abrams, the very infamous director of a lot of movies, including Star Trek and Star Wars, it would be that way. But it's not just eye candy. There's a lot to this story, and I can't flip the other pages because if I do, it'll be a spoiler for those who haven't read this book yet, those who want to read the new Spider-Man book, who are interested in reading. I truly suggest you do. A very pivotal moment in the story and life of Spider-Man that shocked me, seriously. Of all the Spider-Man books I think that I've read, this truly is a pinnacle moment in the storytelling of one of the most popular characters, comic book characters in the world. I truly suggest that you read it, that you buy it. This is my comic book pick of the week. Just simply titled Spider-Man. Not Amazing Spider-Man, not Spectacular Spider-Man, just Spider-Man. Beautiful colors and artwork there, again by Sarah Pichelli. Check it out, your local comic book shop. Again, my comic book pick of the week. I'm glad I read it. It's so good that I literally read it in 5 minutes. Normally it takes me between 10-15 minutes to read a comic book, sometimes a little longer than that, you know, if the comic book is boring. This doesn't do that. You jump right in, you jump right out, and it's so much happening in the first the first few pages of the book. Again, you'll be done with it before you know it. So that's it. That's all, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this brief video. Spider-Man #1. Peace, love, and hair grease.